Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GMS as well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Anand. I'm back with another video. It's called Real Quick. You can never destroy the elect. I was, looking at stuff. I have this article pulled up. Just trying to see what I'm gonna get into today for my, for a lesson. But this is something I want to speak on right quick. It says China unveils new mind-melting weapon that causes instant brain damage. Usually they say, it's a common thing that we all say. When they unveil something, they already got it pretty much. But they just unveiling it now to the world. It says China is gearing up for World War III by readying a disturbing cake of mind-melting weapons, experts have warned. And there you go again, World War III. Everyone's gearing up for World War III. According to reports, the Chinese military have access to weapons that are capable of rendering the enemy brain dead. Xi Jinping's regime have developed cognitive and biological weapons designed to make the enemies fall asleep, impair alertness, and damage decision making. EndTimeHeadlines.org reports now China experts have spoken to The Sun about the development of the game-changing weapons and warned of a terrible, brave new world. John Lee, a senior fellow at Hudson Institute and a former national security advisor in the Australian government, said the new weapons are designed to defeat the enemy's mind. Because secrecy and transparency forms a big part of Chinese policy, and a lot of different government agencies move like this, CIA, FBI, all the agencies, they're better to deal, in the shadows. It's like psychological warfare. Let's see if we can look that up real quick. Let me see if I can do this. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Alright, let me see. Alright, got it here. So psychological is affecting or arising in the mind related to the mental and emotional state of a person. Now let's see if they got something on warfare. It says actions intended to reduce an opponent's morale. Alright, so that word I'm looking at is not what I'm looking for. I guess what I'm looking for is right here then. Let's do this one. So it says Norfolk VA cognitive warfare includes activities conducted in synchronization with other instruments of power to affect attitudes and behaviors by influencing, protecting, or disturbing, disrupting, disrupting individual, group, or population level cognition to gain an advantage over an adversary. It says designed to modify perceptions or reality, whole of society manipulation has become a new norm, with human cognition shaping to be a critical realm of warfare. It says cognitive warfare focuses on attacking and degrading rationality, which can lead to exploitation or vulnerabilities and systematic weakening. It says China, as a strategic competitor for NATO, describes cognitive warfare as the use of public opinion, psychological operations, and legal influence to achieve victory. Combat psychology has significant impact on the warfighter's ability to function. Intelligent psychological monitoring system, a recent smart sensor bracelets developed by China, focus on recording facial information, emotional changes, and psychological states of soldiers to determine their combat status. Outside of the battlefield, influence can also affect law, rule of order, and civil constructs. So, Esau Edom is watching this, and of course they're using this type of these type of things on the men of the Lord, of course, right? To try to weaken us, make us feel, different ways. I was trying to see when this was, put up, basically, but I can't find it. But anyway, that's something interesting looking into. All right, so continuing on. But Lee added that there is evidence to suggest the Chinese People's Liberation Army is producing them. And security expert Professor Anthony Glees told The Sun the threat of such formidable tech should be taken very seriously indeed. He said microwaves can be used to cause cognitive fog, dizziness, loss of balance, anxiety, and nausea as a weapon. They could be aimed at a single specific target, say Taiwan's military control HQ. Research group, the CCP Biothreats Initiative, first shared the alarming development of China's cognitive warfare last year. Okay, so like I said, they was already, talking about it. But, we need the Lord, because only the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Shah, can protect us from this type of stuff right here. They suggested China is at the forefront of advancing technologies, including AI brain-computer interfaces and novel biological weapons. There you go, Revelation 13:16. Right, talking about MOTB. And that the regime, which long posed a threat to smaller states like Taiwan, is looking at using them for military strategies. And I can see them right now, using this weapon on each other. People falling asleep, dropping, because they don't have the Lord. These men are weak. Some of the tech could even precisely target specific soldiers or leaders in enemy groups. What if they want to just assassinate somebody? However the case may be. It says John told The Sun there is some evidence that the various Chinese entities do experiment and are developing these sorts of weapons. So it says they doing experiments. And what are your experiments? Doing your experiments on? Like they usually take animals and test out the vaccines and different things. But anyway, it says they're weapons that essentially degrade the natural capability of the minds or the cognitive processes of particular targets. It says they're weapons that essentially degrade the natural capability of the minds or the cognitive processes of particular targets. He said the PLA are interested in developing the tech to defeat the enemy's mind. Who's their enemy? Who's their number one enemy? The men of the Lord. Or subjugate the enemy's mind before the actual conflict or disagreement takes place. Right? And the men of the Lord won't be doing anything. You know, Yahushua is coming back. He won't meet these people as a man. He's coming, coming in as a powerful force, a powerful destroying force. So this weapon definitely, won't work on Yahushua. Especially, let's just say they are using these type of weapons on the men of the Lord, and it's not working here, of course. So they have no chance at destroying Yahushua. So there you go. But anyway, I just want to get this one scripture. Isaiah 54 and 13, it says, "And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established. Thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee." Right? And the comfort of the scriptures lets us know that certain things must be, everything that's going on in the world, and what's happening in our life, carrying our cross daily, so we're not too much worried about the things that are happening. Isaiah 54 and 15, "Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake." Right? And you should pray about that. Destroy enemies that camp about around us, because they are here, they are watching, and they're trying to destroy us. They're trying to, offset prophecy, trying to get rid of the Lord, because they see that the destruction is drawing nigh. Right? What I think Trump called us the prophets of doom. And that we are, because we are bringing out the truth, bringing down strongholds, with the words of the Bible. Isaiah 54 and 16, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and have created the waster to destroy." So we know that that's talking about those nuclear weapons that's going to be used to destroy Babylon the Great and Israel, and also all their other weapons, right? Like this one weapon that pulled up. It says, but for the elect's sake, Isaiah 54:17, "And the elect consists of men, women, and children, that will be redeemed when Yahushua comes back, to destroy this place." It says, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua." Right? So we're not too much worried. We won't be affected out here with these different devices, so don't let these type of things trouble you. Basically, with that, I want to say shalom to the elect. And again, the elect consists of men, women, and children. The 1/3, shalom.